The so-called millionaires tax is facing new questions after emails obtained by the Center Square suggest some lawmakers anticipated a legal challenge that could reach the state Supreme Court. The emails obtained through a public records request also show communication with the Attorney General's office during the bill's drafting. Fox 13's Alejandro Guzman spoke with a reporter who uncovered the emails and looks at how state officials are now responding.
In 1930, Washington voters were handed this pamphlet. The state was in a tax crisis. The 14th Amendment promised to shift the burden from farmers, but there was a catch. It defined income as property.
Every Supreme Court ever since has always ruled that.
It's been the law of the land since 1933. You can't tax income at a progressive rate. An August 2025 email from State Senator Jamie Peterson, obtained by the Center Square, shows him discussing expected legal challenges to the proposal. In the email, Peterson writes he would like to, quote, force the Washington Supreme Court to reconsider its case law that considers income to be property.
They're not being subtle or being nuanced. They're explicitly stating in these emails that this is the purpose of the tax.
According to investigative reporter T.J. Martinell with the Center Square, who received the unredacted emails and a records request, he says emails show the Attorney General's office helped curate the language advising Peterson. Fox 13 reached out to the Attorney General's office, which says that role is routine, saying, quote, we're required by law to represent the legislature. They get to ask us questions and we respond. There's nothing unusual about any of that. It's what attorneys and the offices of attorneys generals do.
This was not meant to be a millionaire's tax. This was meant to overturn a century-old Supreme Court ruling.
The AG's office says providing legal advice to lawmakers is a standard part of its responsibilities. The emails also include discussion about an emergency clause, which can limit the ability to challenge a law through a referendum. Martinell argues the broader goal of the policy could extend beyond taxing high earners.
This tax right now technically it just applies to millionaires. If the bill does what it's intended, everyone in the state could be subject to paying an income tax.
State officials, however, maintain the tax is aimed at generating revenue from the wealthiest residents. Fox 13 reached out to Senator Peterson multiple times and are still waiting to hear back. Alejandro Guzman, Fox 13 News.